My mom was dying and her best friend was sleeping with my dad. When I was 10, my mom found out she had a brain tumor. The exact same day, she also found out my dad was sleeping with her best friend, Haley. Not a rumor, not a misunderstanding, straight up betrayal. I was a kid, but I can still hear the sound of her crying in the kitchen. After that, it was 5 weeks of chaos, hospital lights, seizures, fake apologies. My dad and Haley showing up like some tag team, begging her to forgive them while she was dying. 5 weeks and 2 days after her diagnosis, she was gone. Right after the funeral, my dad and Haley moved in together like they had been waiting for the starter pistol. They decided they would raise me and my sister. I decided I would not make that easy. If you want to play house on my mother's grave, then you can hear me every single day. I told neighbors, I told their friends. If someone smiled at them in public, I'd say, "That's my dad, that's my mom's best friend." They were sleeping together while my mom was dying. Watching their faces drop gave me more comfort than pretending everything was normal. I cut my dad out of photos. I told him I was going to change my last name back to my mom's. I told everyone the man I look up to most is my grandpa because at least he shows up. Haley tried to slide into the word mom like it was some sweater she could just put on. She'd introduce me as her oldest, like we were some happy blended family. Every time she tried, I shut it down. I reminded her in front of people, "You were supposed to be my mom's best friend. Instead, you slept with her husband while she was dying." They dragged us to therapy. I sat with my arms crossed and said nothing. They got married. I interrupted their vows. They had kids together. I refused to help. No bottles, no diapers, no pretending. Last week, Haley's aunt died. She asked me to step up more in the house since she'd be with her family. I told her no. She tried the whole, "This is what the oldest child does" thing, and I snapped back, "I'm not your child. I belong to the woman you betrayed." She broke down crying, said she already feels guilty, said my mom haunts her. She told me I was bullying her, and that if I keep bringing it up, she won't be able to have friends because I'll tell them what she did. She begged me to stop, to think of the younger kids, because they'll suffer when people judge her. I told her that's not my problem. She doesn't get to stab my mom in the back and then ask me to protect her reputation. I told her every time she tries to play mom, I'll remind her of who she really is.